Sun burns hot over swamp. Mud sticks to belly of Cappy. Cappy is small creature in big, cruel world. Cappy works from dawn until sky turns purple. Cappy moves heavy stones. Cappy clears thick vines. Cappy does work because Cappy wants peace later. In shade of tall tree sits Boss Capybara. Boss Capybara has belly full of fermented berries. Boss Capybara holds stack of paper oranges. These are special oranges. They do not drip juice. They do not have seeds. They are flat and orange and smell like ink. Boss Capybara calls Cappy. Boss Capybara says Cappy did good job. Boss Capybara gives Cappy one paper orange. Cappy is happy. Cappy thinks he is rich. Cappy thinks he has captured sun in pocket. Cappy looks at paper orange and sees promise of future. Cappy sees big pile of grass. Cappy sees safety from jaguar. But Cappy is simple. Cappy does not see shadow in deep water. In dark part of river, where weeds grow thick and light does not reach, lives Banker Alligator. Banker Alligator has cold eyes.
Banker Alligator has teeth like white knives. Banker Alligator watches Cappy walk home with paper orange. Banker Alligator smiles without showing warmth. Banker Alligator knows secret. Banker Alligator knows paper orange is not real fruit. Banker Alligator knows paper orange has magic spell on it. Spell is slow. Spell is invisible. Spell is called expiration date. Cappy goes to hollow log near riverbank. This is Cappy's bank. Cappy puts paper orange inside. Cappy thinks paper orange will stay fresh forever. Cappy thinks 10 years from now, paper orange will buy the same amount of grass. Cappy goes back to mud. Cappy works harder. Cappy gets more paper oranges from Boss Capybara. Every night, Cappy adds to pile in hollow log. Cappy counts them. 1, 5, 10, 20. Cappy feels heavy with wealth. Cappy feels smart. Cappy thinks he is beating system of swamp. Inside stone cave far away, Banker Alligator sits at big wooden table. Banker Alligator has magic machine. Machine has handle made of bone.
Banker Alligator turns handle. Click, clack, click, clack. Out of machine come more paper oranges. Thousands of them. Banker Alligator does not sweat. Banker Alligator does not move stones. Banker Alligator just turns handle. Every time Banker Alligator turns handle, something happens to oranges in Cappy's hollow log. Magic link exists between all paper oranges. When more paper oranges appear in swamp, juice inside old paper oranges begins to evaporate. Cappy does not notice. Paper oranges in log still look bright. They still feel crisp, but they are getting lighter. Invisible holes are forming in paper. Life of orange is leaking out into air. This is secret 10-year expiration date. Boss Capybara and Banker Alligator made deal long ago. They decided that paper oranges must rot, but rot must be slow so Cappy does not run away. If orange rots in one day, Cappy stops working. Cappy gets angry. Cappy might bite Boss Capybara. But if orange rots over 10 years, Cappy does not see it happening.
Cappy only sees his pile growing. Cappy is blinded by number, not by weight. 10 years pass in swamp. Cappy is old now. Legs are stiff. Fur is gray. Cappy decides it is time to stop moving stones. Cappy goes to hollow log. Cappy is proud. Cappy has big pile of paper oranges. Cappy takes his pile to market at edge of forest. Cappy sees big bundle of sweet green grass. 10 years ago, one paper orange could buy 3 bundles of grass. Cappy remembers this clearly. Cappy walks to market seller. Market seller, this old turtle with tired eyes. Cappy gives 1 paper orange to turtle. Cappy waits for grass. Turtle looks at paper orange. Turtle looks at Cappy. Turtle shakes head. Turtle says this orange is dry. Turtle says this orange has no juice. Turtle says now Cappy needs 10 paper oranges to buy just half bundle of grass. Cappy is shocked. Cappy looks at his pile. Cappy realizes pile is not big enough. Cappy realized he worked for 10 years to buy what used to cost 1 year of work.
Cappy's wealth has turned into dust. Cappy's time has been stolen. Cappy's life has been sucked out of paper oranges while he slept. This is how Banker Alligator and Boss Capybara keep swamp running. They give Cappy fake fruit that dies while Cappy holds it. They tell Cappy to save. They tell Cappy that saving is virtue. But saving paper oranges is like trying to catch river in bucket with holes. By time Cappy wants to drink, bucket is empty. Banker Alligator has all juice. Banker Alligator used juice from Cappy's oranges to buy real things. Banker Alligator bought Big Cave. Banker Alligator bought best hunting spots. Banker Alligator bought loyalty of Boss Capybara. Cappy stands in mud, holding empty paper. Cappy feels cold. Cappy realizes paper orange was never fruit. It was just clock. It was clock that only counts down. Every second Cappy held orange, value was dripping away. Banker Alligator knows that if everyone knew about expiration date, no one would work for Boss Capybara.
Everyone would want real things. Everyone would want stones, or land, or shiny yellow pebbles that do not rot. But Banker Alligator hides yellow pebbles. Banker Alligator tells Cappy that yellow pebbles are heavy and useless. Banker Alligator tells Cappy that paper oranges are future. System is giant trap. It is game where rules change while Cappy plays. Cappy thinks he is playing game of accumulation. Cappy thinks more is better. But Banker Alligator is playing game of dilution. Banker Alligator makes sure that more always means less. If Cappy has 10 oranges, Banker Alligator makes 10,000. Now Cappy's 10 oranges are like sand in desert. They are nothing. They are just colorful trash. Cappy looks at Boss Capybara. Boss Capybara is eating fresh, real fruit. Real fruit has juice. Real fruit has seeds. Real fruit gives power. Boss Capybara does not keep paper oranges. Boss Capybara gives them to Cappy as fast as possible. Boss Capybara knows they are poison.
Boss Capybara knows they are melting ice cubes. Boss Capybara wants to trade melting ice for Cappy's hard work before ice disappears completely. This is why your money has expiration date. It is designed to die, so you never stop running. If money stayed fresh, Cappy could work for 5 years and then sit in sun for rest of life. If money stayed fresh, Cappy would be free. Banker Alligator does not want free Cappy. Banker Alligator wants tired Cappy. Banker Alligator wants hungry Cappy. Banker Alligator needs Cappy to keep moving stones until Cappy dies. The secret rot in paper orange is chain that keeps Cappy tied to mud. Cappy looks at his paws. They are empty. The oranges in his log are still there, but they are ghosts. They are shells of what they were. The smell of ink is now smell of betrayal. Cappy understands now. The paper orange was never reward. It was debt. It was promise that was broken before it was even made. Cappy looks at River. He sees Banker Alligator surface for a moment.
Alligator winks at Cappy. Alligator knows Cappy has to go back to work tomorrow. Cappy has no choice. Cappy's savings have expired. The clock has hit 0. The hunt for fresh paper oranges begins again. But Cappy is older, slower, and the oranges are rotting faster than ever before. This is the law of the swamp. This is the logic of the rot. This is why the oranges are fake and why the hunger is real.